Welcome back to Ultimate Skyrim, my friends. This is Season 1, Episode 72. As you can see here, we are back on Hjolfred. We are actually still in Falkreath, which is also where Armand is. That's kind of a fun coincidence. We are here returning the quest that we did on Hjolfred with Lydia. We cleared out actually a lot of the same area that we also did on Armand. Those two are kind of all over each other at this point. So here's my plan. We're going to talk to the Jarl here. We're going to turn in our bounty. We're going to see what he has to say about those bandits that we killed at his behest.
Good to see you.
Here we go. I've killed the leader of Knife Point Ridge.
Teach them to stop paying me.
Ugh.
Here, you deserve a reward for your service.
Damn right I do.
You know what? I like you.
Oh, 1,000
I'm
gold,
afraid to get
jeez.
Your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested.
Maybe. Well, alright, let's see what other tasks he might have. Is there anything else you need, my Jarl?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
Ooh.
However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
It would be an honor.
On your way, then.
So here's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, here. The bandit leader at Bannermist Tower is dead.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Thank you. Yada, yada, yada. All right, we're all good there. So we got some nice cash right there. So here's what I'm thinking. Now, I don't think Hjolfred likes Jarl Siggeir very much. She's polite enough to not let him know that. Also because his good graces could be useful to her. As we know now, she's Dragonborn. She knows that. She's kind of recruiting help. Our plan is to eventually go take down that dragon at Kynesgrove. But before we can do that, I think we've got some other things we want to do first. The first of which is I think Hjolfred feels that she's been dicking around long enough at other people's behest. She still kind of wants to do her own thing and figure out this this whole arcade business as well. She's been putting it off for a long time, and since we're here in Falkreath, one of the things that we can do is walk on over to Runil. What is the amulet that we're wearing now? In fact, actually, we can meld one. So here's what we're going to do. Now, Runil over here is a priest of Arcay, and we can imagine that Hjolfred heard about him and wants to go see what's up with Mr. Runil. Maybe he'll have some insight for her into Arcay and his teachings, because she's been doing her own research, and she knows that Arcay is the god responsible for life and death in that mortal coil. So let's go ahead and see here. Oh, what the heck? Can you teach me about conjuration? Do you tend this graveyard alone?
I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
For some reason, he's not, his, what's it called?
But he willingly gave up his
Here, let's,
existence.
well, he's not selling
Better
anything.
Understand the vagaries of life.
This could be just a carryover from
the
the fact that immersive merchandising was not installed on Hjolfred's profile before we started. But that's the same thing with Armand, so I don't know why he wouldn't sell things. What time is it right now? Oh, maybe because it's late. That could be a reason why. All right, so here's what we're going to do. In fact, I would guess that is the reason why, because it should function perfectly fine. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to pop into the inn ever so briefly. Right? Oops, sorry. That was really my bad. I think I stepped on his toes. I feel bad now. Alright, so we're going to pop in here to our tasty inn. Am I right? We like it was Dead Man's Drink, I believe. So we're going to pop in. I'm going to talk to the innkeep. This will be a good opportunity for us to cook up a couple different things that we have just kind of burning up some space in our inventory. Hey, guy.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm okay at the moment. So we still have this problem right here, this idle marker, where someone, it's like they're standing here. What are they trying to do? In fact, here, give me a brief moment to toggle my collision here. Oops. There we go. Oh, it worked just fine. What is happening?
She could just spend less time serving dinner.
So there's some sort of idle marker here
I wish I could afford
that
to pay
is
both.
making this person
I really
think
do.
that they... Here, who's this? Beth?
Such colors.
Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Is there a way that I can maybe spot this idle marker? That's Beth. Immersive Patrols 2, that's all fine and dandy. Because I tried to get rid of this the other day when I was poking around from immersive merchandising and fixing those stable masters. But I don't know exactly what's going on here. I jumped in the Dead Man's Drink. I couldn't find anything in particular that should correspond. Ooh, she's got a quarterstaff or a battle staff. Well, whatever. I don't know what's going on. Maybe one day I'll manage to fix this weird little error here. But until then, same thing with Sam over here. Is it's kind of standing in a spot that no longer exists. There's an idle marker. He's like stuck in this table, so we can see that's realistic room rental. So you would think that, I mean, I don't know, maybe just because the idle markers are there. I can organize by cell too and see if anything's editing that cell. So we'll see about all that. Anyway, while we're here,
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
what's on the menu, Nari? I am looking for stews. You got venison stew, perfect. I'm gonna purchase those. I'm gonna get 2 of them. I'm gonna cook up some stuff for us here. Where's my cooking pot at?
Some point
There's
you
my
should
cooking
try
pot.
it
Take it
down
easy.
here.
What's that?
Could just spend less time serving dang.
Horker loaf, venison chop. Sure, why not? Cooked meat.
Yeah, you both
Cooked
know.
meat.
I really
And Horker loaf, why not? Baked potatoes, fuck it. How many potatoes do we have? A lot, apparently. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and give Lydia, what is your situation here, my love? So you have some cabbage. I'm gonna go ahead and take that for now. I'm gonna give her the Horker stew for now. And I am gonna go ahead, we should be fine until the morning. I'd also like to purchase a room.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
I would like to rent a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Nice. Awesome.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Rad. I wonder why that's happening. It must be more idle markers, and what it is there's not a conflict. There's just a idle marker that shouldn't be there. I bet I can fix that if I really go down and focus on it. Oh, sorry. This should be good. This is perfect even. Shrine of Arcade! Yeah, that's exactly what we needed. All right. Come on, Lydia. You coming to bed? That sounded way more suggestive than I meant to. Or maybe it's not more suggestive than I meant it to. Huh. We'll consider that. Maybe there's our love triangle right there. Not even a triangle. I don't know why I said triangle. It's just 2 people. Anyway, let's go ahead and nap. So we're going to go, let's say, 12 hours. So that'll get us past 8 a.m., which means that all of our shopkeeps should be up and at 'em, ready to go. So we're going to use the Shrine of Arcade. We already did that. In fact, I'm probably going to use it again. It is going to cleanse us of all of our active effects and stuff, but that's all right. All right, so here we are. I'm probably hungry as heck now, right? Lydia complains about the lack of drinks. You do have a water skin, though, I believe. That's a really cool thing you have pinning your sash of Whiterun on, Lydia. All right, so we're going to get that Shrine of Arcade. In fact, actually, can I tell her to do
What
that?
do you need?
Pray at the Shrine of Arcade.
Okay, got it. Can't do that.
No?
Sorry.
It's against her religion, of course. Pop in here. Should be a little bit more empty. Looks like it. All right, now I want to talk to... Where's the innkeep lady? You over here, lady? I don't mean to interrupt. Oh, hello.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Let's go ahead and get a refill of water. Right. So there's that.
You hear any
And we
juicy
got-
gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Ew, creepy. I'm not going to share anything with you. All right, so we're going to get some water there. I'm going to go ahead and eat my stews and such. Let's see, Horker stew, mildly stale. No stomach rot. All right, now Lydia should eat hers as well, I believe. What are you talking about? Didn't I give you this stew? Did I put it in her inventory? No, I didn't. Or did she eat it already? She must have eaten it already. Lydia, you greedy bitch. Let's see here. All right, venison stew, we'll give her that one. And then I'll go ahead and eat some bread, and that ought to do it. Or a cabbage. Eat a whole cabbage. All right, Lydia's consumed venison stew. So now we're both sitting pretty. So, man, you're really showing some cleave there, Nari. I think people have, like, they spread rumors about her, which is so unfair, right? It's such a double standard. If she wants to show some cleave, I think she should be totally allowed to. Free the nipple and all that. If I want to walk around with my dick hanging out, who's to say that's wrong? You know what I mean? That's my perspective on it anyway. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Runil. And maybe now he will try and trade with us. He might be actually in the Hall of the Dead here. Let's go ahead and see. Falkreath is such a morose place. It's very interesting. I like it very much. So we have, I have some plans for today. Something that's gonna get us back on track, investigating Arcade. So here's what I think. Here's our guy.
Gust is responsible
He's not.
for the cemetery here in Falkreath.
He's not trading
I
with
take care
us.
of the shrine.
How annoying. Let's see here. Okay, last change, Requiem for the Indifferent. I don't know. It should be working, but it's not.
Thought, my friend, don't waste it.
That's a good point. Well, anyway, what about this guy?
Strangers like you bring war. I've seen enough war.
That's what I want. I want an Amulet of Arcade. Is that so much to ask?
War is not new to Falkreath.
Yeah.
You're going to stand in a cemetery to see that.
Good point, Runil. All right, forget about it. Well, let's say we converse with Runil. He's shed some light on RK. And, you know, the best way to get an understanding of life and death is to go ahead and look at some undead things. So I think, here's what I think. I think Hjolfred is really intrigued by the Draugr. We've discussed this in some way back episodes, way back. I think she's really intrigued by the Draugr because it's one of the only other examples of someone returning from death as she feels in her heart that she did during that shipwreck. So she's fascinated by the Draugr, she's fascinated by the Dragon Priests. The fact that they are Dragon Priests is interesting in and of itself because she's also the Dragonborn, so she feels like there's some crazy connection here. There's some missing link that she has that will show her exactly what's going on here. Something she's so close to that she can taste it, but just can't quite get there. So in order to hopefully help her along, we are going to go ahead and take down another Draugr ruin, or at least that's the plan. So the first thing that we're going to have to worry about, I think, is getting the right weapon for this biz, which I think, do I have it on me now? No, I do not. Okay, so it must be on probably Queen Alfsiger. She has my Vigilance longsword. And let's go, there it is, that's my inventory. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to do that. I'm going to swap in my Warhammer of Inebriation, because if we're going to be fighting Draugr, then obviously this super awesome sword is going to be our best friend. Where's Lydia? There's Lydia. Okay, so we're going to take down this Draugr ruin. I haven't done this one in quite a while, so I really don't know quite what to expect. I'm going to be very careful. I know that there's a couple... I can't get up this way. I know there's a couple Draugr who are outside the ruin. Actually, one time during playtesting, when I was just like dicking around Markarth, or Falkreath, something up there killed me. Totally, it was kind of hilarious. One of the Draugr shouted me off the cliff, and I didn't even know it was there, so it kind of startled me. But I'm going to make sure that I don't make the same mistake this time, or I'm going to try not to anyway. So let's go ahead and grab our greatsword. I'm excited. I'm excited to get back on Hjolfred's real role play. After she spoke with Runil, I think she's very interested to check out this what's it called? This Draugr ruin. Like I said, she's so close. You know, she's like right on the cusp. She's like, there's some sort of connection. There's the missing link in between her understanding of what's going on and her role, in the whole thing. All right, where's Lydia? Lydia. Oh, I hear her. I think I do anyway. Now let's go ahead and keep it moving. So I would like, let's see, do I have, let me go ahead and check my active effects. So I have Restore Stamina from the Horker Stew. That's all good. Hearty Meal, Fortify Warmth. That's kind of nice, but it's not really going to last all that long. I believe I have 2 full bottles of Lantern Oil. So that's cool, in addition to the Lantern Oil that I have. Oh, Bizarre Claws. So this is something I got from the Bandit Tower in the last, I don't think I'm here. We can analyze the item. This is going to help us grow our knowledge of something, presumably, in spell research. You notice the item appears to be dripping and coated with a very thin layer of some strange liquid. You quickly identify it as some sort of venom. Hey, maybe some alchemy. Nice. Pretty good, I'll take that. I wonder how that works. Maybe that just gives me passive skill gain. Also, holy crap. Look at that. Oh, Lydia. I hear her here. I'm just going to use my teleportation. So let's go. Leader's teleportation. I really need to map out my, what's it called? My spells the same. In fact, you know what? Here, I'll do that right now. And we'll put Healing Aura in there, and we'll put Healing Hands in the third one as well, just to kind of get all of our offensive spells and such into the same location. Protection from poison, probably pretty useful. Not necessarily offensive, but just anything we might have to use in combat. Also, why not the scrolls? Why not this is just turning into my spell menu, isn't it? It is. Oh, this is my spell menu. Okay, so there's stuff I'm leaving out here. What was the last thing I put there? Scroll of Conjure Familiar. Here. Scroll of Conjure Familiar, Flame Atronach. I'm going to go Fast Healing, and Fireball, and Grand Healing. Whoops. There. And what else do we need? We need Sunfire. We need Turn Undead. This is all garbage. I'm sorry for taking up this much time on this. Do Unrelenting Force. I'll throw a couple minutes onto this one as well for making you guys sit through this nonsense. And then Arcane Ward, and then Arcane Ward 2. And I think that's everything, right? Maybe Ice Form if I didn't do it already. I think I might have. All right, so we got everything we need right here. We go Protection from Poison. What I'm probably going to do now is Healing Aura. I don't think I can overcharge these yet. Oh, do I have to switch out? Oh, here we go. I'm a little bit hungry. That's okay. I'm gonna swap back in here. Make sure that my equip sets are properly kind of geared because they're usually... Whoa, what just happened there? I accidentally unbound something and I don't know what it was. Oh, God. It was my boots. That's no problem. Let's go Spellbinder Runic Boots. There we are. And then let's also put our... Nah, we don't have to put the Tyrannus' Greatsword in there. Are you guys ready? Now, finally, after navigating menus for a whole 2 minutes. Alright, so I see someone over there. You see that Draugr. Probably I'm going to equip, let's say, Unrelenting Force. I know I don't have the full one yet. It will still be useful. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hello. Oh, bam, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Lydia, that's right. Okay, let's see. Ooh, gold ring. I'll take that. Alright, so I don't know if he's the one that can shout. One of these fuckers can shout. I know that much. I'm going to try and bull rush him. See how that works. Boom. Okay. Oh, I knocked him over. Sweet. Oh, yeah, he looks like a Death Lord. Oh, he definitely is a guy. Boom. Oh, yeah, baby. So he was tough. I hear a skeleton. Hey, Lydia, you want to take this one out? It's all you, girly. Nice. Yeah. Get him, Buddha.
Damn you!
Boom. There it is. Look at all those bones spilling. Oops, I didn't set my phone on not vibrate. Now I did. Now we're good. I want to get that phone vibration on the capture. Let's see. I really like this area. In fact, that's actually why I was up here for that playtesting session that I mentioned. I was just like looking out. I was testing my frame rates and stuff, and this is a really good place to do that because you have this really wide open view of Falkreath. It's pretty rad. Here, we can take a look. Beautiful. With like this wind coming off like the ruins. It's pretty nice. Got an apprentice chest. I can bash that right open. Sweet. Nothing all that great. I have a question. What is my current enchantment here? That's right, Daedra. So it is still silver. It still does extra damage to undead, but it's not going to dispel them, or it's not going to send them running. Which really, it almost begs the question of whether or not we should have a weapon specifically to send Daedra running. I do have Turn Undead, but I don't know how much magic it takes. It's worth checking out. I'm looking for Restoration, Turn Undead. It's only 47, so let's go ahead and assign that, actually, to... Is it already assigned to something? Let's say 3, and then that way, maybe if we go to 3, and then we'll have Healing Hands, so that we'll have both of these equipped, right? Healing Hands, no Healing Aura. We just got to hit 3 twice and then hit 2. There we go. So now our left hand would be Healing Hands for Lydia, and then our right one will be Turn Undead, which is a decent chunk of our magicka. Not so much that it's like prohibitive, but definitely more than we'd like. Let's go ahead and see if we've got anything up here. That one doesn't open for some reason. All right, let's go ahead and hop into Shriekwind Bastion, I think it was called. Okay. All right. Ooh. How atmospheric. I really love, we really owe a lot to enhanced lights and effects. That's the mod that's mostly responsible for removing like braziers and torches that shouldn't be lit, or like not removing them outright, but making them not lit anymore. Which really makes sense when you... Did you guys hear that? Maybe not, because I was talking, which means the game volume might have gone low. Ooh, spooky. But yeah, so enhanced lights and effects is really rad, because that's what makes it so that all of these dungeons don't have like a ton of lights. Although the fact that these are still lit, that means it's for a good reason. So it also kind of enhances the what's it called? The kind of the detective nature of going through dungeons. One of my favorite parts about like Skyrim dungeons, and really just the Elder Scrolls in general, is, you know, all the times we've talked about how Bethesda does their best work through passive storytelling. They're always really, really good about, this looks dangerous, really, really good about leaving little details that allow you to, uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh my god, that is either a bandit or a vampire. Okay, I did not expect to see... Okay, now I'm a little bit nervous. Hold on a second. Okay, what are you? What are you? Ow. Okay, I'm not super sure here. Oh, gotcha. Good job. Vampire's Thrall. That is not good. Yeah, see, what kind of clued me in there, and this is exactly what I was talking about, is these kind of like torture things and like the cages, those are not as common in most dungeons, especially not Draugr dungeons. This is a vampire dungeon, my friends. We should not be... So it's important to remember... here, I'm going to kind of keep my wits about me as I talk to you guys about this. Holy shit, that's a big ruby. So I know that Hjorfrid's been through a lot, and she's made it through some scrapes. Honestly, some stuff that she shouldn't have made it through. A lot of stuff like that. But, like, that's not any reason for us to become flippant. And she barely is, like, kind of scratching mid-level right now. And vampires are not something that we can go up against. At least not if we encounter a vampire that is wearing armor. We are going to be in serious trouble. What does this do? Oh, that activated some sort of fire. Oh my god. Okay. No, it's empty. I guess we can keep going. I don't know, guys. I'm really hesitant. If we have to, I'm going to turn tail and run in the other direction. This is really bad. I hear skeletons over in the other room. Oh, I don't know, because the problem with vampires, there's a billion problems with vampires. They're extremely high-level foes. They have absorption spells up the butt. They have ice cloaks, some of them, which makes it impossible for Hjorfrid, because the second they get close, which I have to do in order to take them down, because she's a melee character, they'll be draining my stamina. A lot of them have elemental magic, which we don't have a lot of resistances. Oh, shit. I know exactly where we are, or I think we do. Let me get a little bit closer here. If this is the... Like, it's like a big cavern with, like, a circular... Yeah, this has got to be it.
What was that?
Oh, that was a skeleton. I don't even care about you. You can't hurt me. But, vampires. Yep, I know exactly where we are. Lydia, go crazy. Yep. Ouch. That kind of hurt. Yeah, I know exactly where we are. There's high-level bosses here. Guys, I'm sorry, but we have to leave. This is not good. We got to turn around. We're leaving. I know exactly where we are. I have actually had vampire starts here. Oh, shit. Lydia, you need to come right now. Did you guys hear that? That was a humanoid voice. Lydia, Lydia, Lydia. Did I put the... No, I didn't put the bleeder spells in this one. I'm going to right now. Oh, boy. Yeah, there we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and use Leader's Teleportation. You need to stay away from them. No, Lydia. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Stop it. You're going to follow me? Or you're going to keep going? You're going to keep going, aren't you? No, 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 no. Come on. Command. More. And we're going aggression. You go passive. Let's go. We are leaving. We are leaving right now. And maybe we can come back here. In a while. And I mean, I'm sure Hjorfrid would be interested to as well, because like we said, vampires are an element of the mortal coil that she has not yet really encountered in any significant way. Oh, this might have been our first clue, but maybe not necessarily. Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here. But yeah, as I was saying before, Bethesda's great about putting those little details in dungeons that really, it's what makes a playstyle philosophy like Requiem really possible in a lot of ways, because they put so many different little details in to help clue you in to what sort of enemies you'll be facing. And because enemies are so different and have such unique pros and cons and weaknesses and advantages in Requiem, it's really fun because it makes it feel like you are this, like right there, I mean, to be fair, we encountered a vampire thrall, which is why we knew that there were vampires. But there were other clues as well, like the bloodstains and the torture rooms and stuff like that. It makes it feel like we kind of came to that conclusion. And I don't know, it's something that makes, like normally, like in vanilla Skyrim, how many times have you ever had to run away from anything? You know what I mean? Maybe our first clue should have been the fact that there was a skeleton out here as well, because as we discussed, vampires are so fond of using skeletons as throwaway summons. I don't know. That's a dungeon for a different time, I think. So now I guess that kind of begs the question of what do we do next? I still want to go and take down some, what's it called? Some Draugr dungeons, but perhaps not that one. Maybe we can just explore. How about we go and explore near Lake Ilnata here, right? Or at the very least, we can find some cool stuff to do. I kind of just want to go to like some organic dungeons. I'm trying to think of other Draugr dungeons that I know of. Maybe just up in this area. Why don't we just go ahead and ride to Lake Ilnata and see. Well, how about this? There's some bandits over here, just so we can get some action in for the last part of this this episode. We can go ahead and take these guys out, or at the very least, maybe we can follow this path up the road. I don't know. How about this? Ooh, who dat? You guys see that? Oh, sound like a spider or a chorus. Oh, there shouldn't be any. Oh, that's a wolf. Who's coming here? All right, well, how about this? Well, since I'm... Oh, it was a wolf. Trying to sneak on through the brush. All right, since we're back out here, and go ahead and tap back into Queen Alfsiger. I'm going to get my... I'm going to keep both of them on me right now, the Warhammer of Inebriation and Vigilance Longsword. Just because I'm sure if we encounter another... What's it called? Dungeon, then I can just put it away. All right, so here we go. We're going to kill these bandits for funsies. All right? Sound like a plan, everybody? We can... Oh, it is a chorus. Oh, my God. What the hell are you doing here? Okay, that's got to be like DFB random encounters or something. Here's what I'm going to do. So these things are fucking awful. I'm actually going to use... Oh, shit. Lydia's set to passive. Oh, that was... Okay, that works. Here, go crazy, Lydia. Go ahead and more. And I want aggression. You're going to go aggressive. And the second I hit this... I won't bother to... cast my poison spell. Or actually, how much does it cost? Pop into my magic menu just out of curiosity. Yeah, it's way too much. All right, let's just go smash him. Boom. Oh, that's right. Always running. What are you doing here? So what I need to do is I have not configured DFB random encounters yet. What I did was I supplanted I supplanted extended encounters with DFB random encounters. They're both great mods, but extended encounters is no longer on the Nexus, so you guys wouldn't be able to download it reliably. So I swapped in DFB random encounters, and I really haven't like combed through it to see what sort of encounters are appropriate. So I think I'm gonna turn off encounters that kind of feature enemies outside of places that they should be. Also, look, the Imperials. Hey guys, that's our job. Watch out! There's rocks. Well, they just did our job for us. That was supposed to be our fight, jerks. Look at these guys coming in. Oh, well, we can go up and loot them. They're not going to care. Jeez, you're a ballsy guy. Go ahead and stand it. Oh, shit. Whoa, that's my bad. Careful, you might still die. Whoa! Like, you know how wonky Skyrim's... Yep, there he goes. Oh, my God. Watch, this person might die, too. Oh. Good job, guys. Your Stormcloak prisoner is dead. Also, you know what I'm going to do while I'm here? So I've been thinking about it, and I want to turn back on the naming conventions for dead bodies, because I turned it off thinking that it didn't really make any sense. But I also found that it doesn't really make any sense for us to learn everyone's name anyway, because they don't really tell us their names. That's not the right one. Real names. Here we go. Don't exclude corpses. Sweet. No one tells it. It's just like, I don't know. It's kind of fun having the bandits have like names and stuff to me, because I feel like it humanizes them. And actually makes you feel like you're killing a person as opposed to just some generically named NPC. It's more fun for me. Alright, so I'm going to come up here. Let's check out the loot that we can grab. Ruined book. Ooh, here we go. Oh, look, a scoped bow. That might be useful to have. Liturgy of the Duelists. Probably got some skill from that. Speak not of the duelist, speak only of the duel. Speak not of the combatant, speak only of the combat. Cool. I'm actually going to take that and sell it, maybe. Alright, so I'm going to grab this. You guys want to see what a scoped bow looks like? They're pretty rad. We haven't really messed with them a lot in this playthrough because we don't really have any marksman skill. Here, I'll take these arrows just so I can do it. It's really rad. So you have the scope, right? So you can do it that way. That'll help you aim at stuff, although these arrows are kind of hilarious. Oh, they're exotic arrows. That's why the tip is so weird. And also, if you go full tilt here, you go into sneak mode, you get an alternate crossbow, or crosshair, which I think is really, really cool. You guys have some bolts. So I'm actually going to take all these bolts. I stored away a couple different like crossbows and bows just in anticipation for that dragon fight that we spoke of so long ago. Sure, I'll take this too. We can always sell that off. Septums, eiders, cheese sliced, empty water skin. It's wonderful. And now we're going to... See, look, like, now that guy's name is Bolrin Nighthollow. That's cool, you know? It gives him like a name. Whoa! Boom. He's done. And we're going to loot this bandit, whose name is Rilisandra Balfmere. Whatever, however you want to pronounce it. I'm going to knock you off, too, because I think it's funny. Man, I'd like not to take us out of Skyrim too much, but when I was a kid, when ragdoll physics first came out, I was like so fascinated by them. Now, I remember me and my buddy, when the demo for Half-Life 2 came out, we would just sit there in Ravenholm and like crowbar bodies like repeatedly until they fell off of like high ledges, and we just watch them flop down because we thought it was so cool how they could do that instead of just having pre-canned animations, which is what we had seen before that point in all the games that we played. Anyway, I'd say that's about time, probably. My timer is a little bit off, I think, but it's about time to end the episode. I'm sorry we couldn't take down that dungeon, but for those of you who are fond of Hjolfred, I think you'll thank me in the long run. Because I can almost, perhaps more than any other encounter that we've had so far, I can almost guarantee our death in that scenario. So I'm probably going to I'm going to go into Falkreath and just sell off any extra shit that I have right now, just so we have a nice full, carry weight to work with. And I say we'll just do some exploring. Maybe I'll find a Draugr ruin in my own time for us to jump into, and then we can do that for the next episode. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.